Good evening, everyone. What's up? Coming back to you with another video. This time, I want to talk about why I do not plan to live permanently in New Orleans. As you know, New Orleans is like out in the Gulf. Okay, actually, the city of New Orleans, the inner city, because you know, New Orleans has surrounding suburbs that is considered New Orleans that flooded during Katrina. So did the so-called New Orleans East. All right. So, uh, what was I saying? What was I saying? The reason why I know I won't be staying here too much longer is because I was already hip to this. I already heard about it. Okay, but now it's like public news. I was at the gas station and I saw the Times Picayune, uh, the New Orleans Advocate, a New Orleans newspaper, and on the front page was this article. Back-to-back tropical storms projected to be more likely. Experts say increase due to global warming. All right. So, I'm sure it's been, everybody outside of Louisiana knows about the storms that we have been getting back to back lately. I mean, this year was Ida, last year was, I forgot the name, then we had Laura, and oh my God, every time we look up it's a hurricane. Now I've been in uh New Orleans for going on 14 years now. When I first got here in 2008, for the next I don't know, 15, not 50, I'm sorry. The next 7 or 8 years was pretty cold, and all of a sudden we started getting back to back hurricanes and evacuation warnings and this and that, and then we had a big one this year on the anniversary of Katrina. The only thing that made Katrina worse than Ida, August 2021, was that during Katrina, the levees broke. But if the levees would not have broke or were compromised because they were blown apart, that's what everybody believes. That's what everybody's saying. And I've heard some proof here and there or whatever. They were compromised. If that hadn't happened, Ida this year would have been way worse than Katrina. And that's saying a lot. So, I've been hearing for years anyway, on and off, get off the coast. Get off the coast. You don't want to be on the Gulf Coast and of Texas and Louisiana and oh my God, Florida and the Carolinas. You don't want to be directly on the coast. They're saying that it's safe to be at least 100 miles away from the coast because these hurricanes and tropical storms and floods and all that, even way up to New York, is they're going to be coming back to back, and they're going to tear the coast up. That's just what it is. So, the weird thing is, now when I first moved here in 2008, I had to stay with my cousin. So I wanted to stay in New Orleans. So I was going to look for a place in New Orleans. Spirit said, "Do not move to New Orleans." So I ended up in the suburbs of New Orleans. Okay, it's still technically New Orleans, but it's in the suburbs. And we don't have counties; we have parishes. So, fast forward some years later, I'm gonna say to about 20, maybe 14, up to maybe a couple of years ago, I was looking for a house. And I was looking in the New Orleans area, either the city or the East, New Orleans East. And for some reason, I couldn't, either what I could afford was just not for me. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't like it. Or what I thought I liked was just out of my range. Or it's just the the house was nice, but it wasn't no backyard. And I wanted some space so I could at least garden. No, it just didn't work out. So after thinking about that and thinking on it and pondering it, I went back to when I first got here and Spirit said, do not move to New Orleans. And here I am trying to buy a house in New Orleans so I can set down roots. I know now I won't be setting down roots in New Orleans. And according to spiritual advice, it won't be Louisiana at all. And it's like, they said I'm supposed to stay here for a while, but I won't be settling in Louisiana. And that's kind of sad to me in a way because I do love Louisiana. So I'm not sure where I'll be headed next. But I always think about Atlanta, like maybe Macon. I don't know. Tennessee popped in my head, and that is definitely, I ain't never wanted to move to no doggone Tennessee. But whatever, wherever the Spirit leads me at, where it's best for me to be. I know that if the Most High ordains it, the great cosmic mother, I'll be all right. I'll be okay. So I just wanted to say that. And I wanted to say that to people. You can live on the coast, within 100 miles, all you want, but you don't want to live too close and not have a spot where you can go to in case when these storms start hitting. We're gonna have to buy land in Upper Louisiana or in other ways, like I said, other places far enough from the coast. Far enough from the coast. And I heard like you need to be at least 100 miles away from the coast. You don't want to be on the coast. The Gulf of Mexico, not even the Atlantic Ocean, baby, is safe. Get off the coast, y'all. Save that money up and buy some land 100 miles from the coast where you are in your state or another state. Maybe somewhere in the so-called Bible Belt, I don't know. But definitely somewhere where you can grow some food, grow your own food, get your own water, fetch your own water, kill your own game, do some fishing. It's just time to prepare. It's time to prepare to have a place to go permanently if you have to. Because it's getting ready to come to pass. I've been hearing the prophecies for years. It's just getting ready to come to pass. Don't be caught on these coasts. All right. So I wanted to talk about that. And then something else has been on my mind I want to mention. That situation, with, I think her name is Danny Lay and the baby. When I first saw that stuff, I think I was it YouTube I saw it? I thought it was a publicity stunt. Honey, I thought that it was a publicity stunt to get more people looking, especially the baby's way, because I heard that he has a new album coming out. Come to find out, it wasn't a stunt at all. That shit was real. And that was so foul what he did. I don't care what was happening in their life. He didn't have to record that, okay? Everybody in the world saw him disgrace that woman while she was sitting there feeding their baby, calling her a certified side chick and whatever else he had to say to her. And you was never my woman. You wasn't nothing but a side chick and this and that. And then they filmed the police coming in. Honey, that shit was real. You know what I felt about Danny Lay? And the baby better leave her the hell alone. I watched a few videos of that and I felt a suicide spirit on that girl for real. That's what I felt. I don't know why all of a sudden I just pick that up. I pick things up like that all of a sudden sometimes on people. Certain things or whatever information downloads I get about certain people, I feel I picked up a suicide on her, spirit on her, and she's not the type of person, I don't believe, that will just take herself out. She might be the type of person that takes somebody out with her. So he just need to just leave her alone and stop dragging her in front of the world. I don't know what's wrong with these men, particularly our men, dragging women. They usually do that to us, but you find out, these other women find out the hard way that you got the same man that we got. I remember Danny Lay, what she said, she made a song talking about, directed to his other baby mama, talking about he like light-skinned chicks or mixed chick or whatever. I'm pretty sure she could take that back, she would. But he better leave her alone. I know he ain't trying to make her do something to herself and maybe her child. And the way the laws go, if you are the direct result of somebody committing suicide, they accuse you of murder. They take you down, something, third-degree murder, I don't know. But they charge you with that because you're not supposed to encourage or push somebody to commit suicide. So he better leave her alone, because that's not going to fare well for him, whether he gets prosecuted or not. The world is just not going to like him at all. He's going to lose his reputation all over the planet. But she should be okay, as she has people who she can go stay with. She can probably afford her own place, somebody to help her with the baby and stuff like that. But I felt that on that lady, that young girl. So y'all men, please don't copy that fool. Please stop it. You need to just stop. You got to remember, you reap what you sow. Karma's real, so you just need to stop. So I just wanted to get those two things off my mind. I had been thinking about it, and I need y'all to send some prayers, send some good vibrations my way, because I've been feeling a little not too well. A lot of it, I know, has to do with the fact that I gotta spend $1,400 to fix 2 busted head gaskets on my doggone car. And not too long ago, about a year and a half, or a year or half a year ago, I can't remember exactly when, I had my personal mechanic fix up oil leak. He had to put another gasket on it. Now I got 2 busted you know what I'm trying to say. But I told him about it. He was like, I didn't do no gasket work and this and that. I know good and well he did, because I took it to the shop and they quoted me a price. I said, hell no, I'm going to go to my personal mechanic. Now, for the most part, he do good do work, because he's done other work on my car. But I did a reading on him, and it says that his work is not as stable as I formerly believed. It's like sometimes he does good work and sometimes he don't. That could be the auto shop. I'm taking it back, to Bergeron, whatever. But at least, they mess up too. They mess up your car every time. But at least you can get a warranty. I can't get no warranty, so I just need that car right now to last me for like 2 more years, and then I'll get me another one, maybe sooner. But I definitely, need you to send some prayer my way. I've been feeling kind of weak and kind of tired and humbug, and maybe we're all feeling that. So let's all send each other some good energy. Don't forget that the first 7 to 9 days of December, a healing energy comes through, and I posted on my Facebook page that to color, get some pens or crayons and color with your children, color by yourself, because that's a therapeutic way to get rid of anger, deal with your anger and stuff like that. I heard years ago that people in anger management, especially when they're children, they're encouraged to color, because something about that it helps you get, deal with anger issues and things like that. So you want to be focused on your healing at this time of year, doing your meditation. If you can, do some Reiki, get some massages, hair rogation. Those are the things to do this time of year. Okay, so thank y'all for listening in. Until next time, peace all.